Hello students, the next topic in atomic structure is angular probability distribution curves. These curves explains the shapes of the orbitals. Angular probability distribution curves is nothing but shape of the orbitals. The orbital is defined as it is the region of space around the nucleus where the probability of finding the electron is maximum, about 95% probability. That region is known as an orbital. According to quantum mechanical model of the atom, orbital is defined as it is the region of space. See here, it is the region of space around the nucleus where the probability of finding the electron is about 95% probability is known as an orbital. That means orbital having three-dimensional approach according to quantum mechanical model of an atom. Mainly there are four orbitals: s orbital, p orbital, d orbital and f orbital also. The shape of f orbital is complicated. It is already known to you in the quantum numbers, because for f orbital value of L is maximum, which is equal to 3. L is equal to 0 for s orbital. L is equal to 1 for p orbital, px, py, pz. These are the lobes. That's why magnetic quantum number determines the spatial orientation of the orbital. See here, in px orbital, these two lobes means probability of finding the electron is maximum, about 95%. This is the meaning of electron density. In px orbital, electron density is concentrated along x direction. So, for p orbital, L is equal to 1. So, values of m is equal to -1, 0, +1. That means magnetic quantum number determines the spatial orientation of the orbital. For d orbital, L is equal to 2. 5 d orbitals are present in a d subshell: dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square and dz square orbitals. So, angular probability distribution curves describes the shapes of the various available orbitals. This is s orbital. It is already known to you. For s orbital, L is equal to 0. If it is 1s orbital, for example, n is equal to 1 and L is equal to 0. N is equal to 1 and L is equal to 0. So, it is known to you in probability distribution curves. If the graph is drawn between radial distance from the nucleus to electron position and electron probability function capital D, which is equal to 4 pi r square dr into psi square. So, this is nothing but the graph between psi square and r. Psi square is nothing but a probability function. See here, for 1s orbital, very important point is this one indicates the principal quantum number. This is nothing but azimuthal quantum number. For s subshell, L is equal to 0. So, for 1s orbital, value of n is equal to 1. That is why for s orbital, number of peaks is equal to principal quantum number value, very, very important bit. So that's why for 1s orbital there is one peak like this. This peak indicate when the radius increases from nucleus to electron position, slowly the probability of finding the electron is also increases to a certain maximum value and then decreases. Here at this radial distance, that is nothing but 0.529 angstrom, the probability of finding the electron is maximum. That is nothing but orbital. Now, by assuming like this, this is the radial distance. Now, this is the shape of s orbital, spherically spherical. From this angular probability distribution curves, assume like this. If this is the center of the circle at this small radial space around the nucleus, that means at 0.529 angstrom distance, the probability function is more, and assume this is the shape of the s orbital. That means the shape of the s orbital is spherically symmetrical according to angular probability distribution curves. If it is 2s orbital, there are two peaks, because for s orbital number of peaks are equal to principal quantum number value. So there are two peaks here. See here, this first peak 1s, nothing but this is 2s. After 1s there is 2s orbital. This is 0.529 angstrom. This is 0.529 into 2 square angstrom. So this is the representation of 2s orbital angular probability distribution curve. There are two peaks here, because value of n is equal to 2. This is the first peak. There are two maximas here. One is at 0.529 angstrom and other one should be at 0.529 into 2 square angstrom. That is nothing but 2.016 angstrom. So this is the shape of 1s orbital, spherically symmetrical. Now assume like this. This is the radial distance for 2s orbital. Here the psi square value is maximum for 2s orbital. Now the shape is also spherically symmetrical. So the shape of 1s and 2s orbital is same, but the size of the 2s orbital is larger than the size of 1s orbital, because when principal quantum number value increases from 1 to 2, indicate when principal quantum number value is increases, both size and energy of the orbital is also increases. So very, very important point from this graph is, from angular probability distribution curves is, the 1s and 2s orbital is exactly same, but the size and energy of the 2s orbital is larger than the size and energy of the 1s orbital. So quantum mechanical model of the atom successfully explains the shape of the orbitals with the help of angular probability distribution curves. So very, very important conclusion from this graph is, both orbitals having same shape, but the energy of the 2s orbital is larger than the energy of the 1s orbital, because when principal quantum number value increases, when principal quantum number value is increases, the shape is same, but the size and energy of the orbital is also increases. Now another point is node. Node is defined as it is the region of space where the probability of finding the electron is minimum or vanishes. Nothing. Minimum or vanishes. That region is, that spherical region is said to be node. For 1s orbital, the number of nodes, total number of nodes is equal to 0, because that is the starting orbital in an atom. That's why the formula used, total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. Remember this formula. Total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. For 1s orbital, value of n is equal to 1. That's why 1 minus 1. There are 0 nodes, because this is the starting orbital in an atom. But in the case of 2s orbital, see here, this is the shape of 1s orbital, spherically symmetrical. This is the shape of 2s orbital. Now in between 1s and 2s, here this mark indicate, in this spherical region, the probability of finding the electron is 0. That spherical region is said to be spherical node or radial node. Another important bit in this topic is the formula used to calculate number of spherical nodes or radial nodes is equal to n minus l minus 1. n minus l minus 1. This is total number of nodes. Total number of nodes means the sum of spherical nodes and angular nodes. Another name of the spherical nodes is radial node. The representation of the spherical node, nothing but radial node. That means for 2s orbital, there is only one spherical node. See here, the formula is n minus l minus 1. Apply the formula. n is equal to 2 for 2s orbital. For s subshell l is equal to 0. 2 minus 0 minus 1, that means 1. That's why for 2s orbital there is one spherical node or one radial node. For 3s orbital, there are two spherical nodes. 3 minus 0 minus 1. So this is in between 1s and 2s, one spherical node. In 2s and 3s, there is another spherical node. So this angular probability distribution curves explains the spherical nodes or radial nodes. The formula to calculate the spherical nodes or radial nodes is equal to n minus l minus 1. Total number of nodes formula is n minus 1. Nothing but the total number of nodes means sum of the spherical nodes and angular nodes. Here another one is angular node. For example, this is the shape of px orbital. In px orbital, two lobes are concentrated along direction. So in yz plane there are no lobes. see in that diagram. Otherwise, in py orbital, two lobes are concentrated along y direction. That's why in xz plane there are no lobes. That means in that region the probability of finding the electron is 0. So for px orbital, yz, in yz plane there are no lobes because two lobes are concentrated along x direction. In py orbital, the lobes are concentrated along y direction. That means in xz plane there are no lobes. In pz orbital, the lobes are concentrated along z direction. There are no lobes in between x and y plane. That plane is said to be nodal plane. Another name of nodal plane is angular nodes. Nodal plane is nothing but angular node. So there are two terms in this topic. One is spherical node, nothing but radial node. Formula is n minus L minus 1. Note down that one. But the number of angular nodes, nothing but nodal planes is nothing but the plane in which where the probability of finding the electron is minimum or vanishes. That plane is said to be nodal plane. Another meaning of nodal plane is angular node is nothing but nodal plane. So both in spherical node and angular node, the probability of finding the electron is 0. For example, for px orbital, very important bit is yz is the nodal plane because in that plane there are no lobes. Lobes indicates the probability of finding the electron in the form of dots. This thick region indicate the probability of finding the electron is concentrated along y direction. So xz is the nodal plane for py orbital. Similarly, y is the nodal plane for pz orbital. So angular probability distribution curves describes the shape of the orbitals. So finally, there are three important points. The formula used to calculate number of spherical nodes or radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. And second one is number of nodal planes or angular nodes is equal to azimuthal quantum number value. For p orbital, L is equal to 1. That's why each p orbital containing only one nodal plane. The sum of the spherical nodes and angular nodes is nothing but nodes. The formula is n minus 1. N minus L minus 1 plus L. Minus L and plus L cancel together. That's why total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. So in this, for 2p orbital, the number of peaks to n minus 1. For s orbital, number of peaks is equal to principal quantum number. For p orbital, formula is n minus 1. That's why for 2p there is only one peak. For 3p there are 3 minus 1. There are 2 peaks. So this is the representation of the orbital orientation of the px, py and pz according to quantum mechanical model of an atom. quantum mechanical model of an atom. See another video also. This is the representation of nodal planes. For px orbital, yz is the nodal plane. For py orbital, xz is the nodal plane. Similarly, for pz orbital, xy is the nodal plane. Now, the formula to calculate the total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. Next one is d orbital. For d orbital, value of L is equal to 2 and values of m is equal to minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. For d orbital, number of peaks is equal to n minus 2. That is why 3 minus 2, there is only one peak for 3d orbital. There are 2 peaks for 4d orbital. So, when L value increases, the shape of the orbital becomes complicated. This is the shape of dxy orbital, dyz, dxz. In these 3d orbitals, the lobes are concentrated in between the axes. Each d orbital containing 2 nodal planes. In this d orbital, lobes are concentrated L and y direction, and dz square orbital shape is very peculiar. Dz square orbital shape is very peculiar shape, and this is about the various shapes of the s, p, d and f orbitals. Final conclusion from the shapes of the orbitals is mainly the orbitals fall into 3 groups. First group is the value of psi and psi square depends upon only the distance from the nucleus in the case of s orbital, because the shape of s orbital is spherically symmetrical. That is why in Schrödinger's wave equation, the value of psi and psi square depends upon the distance from the nucleus. That means s orbital is non-directional in nature, because for s orbital L is equal to 0 and m is also equal to 0. So, its shape is spherically symmetrical, it has no direction. S electron density is distributed uniformly throughout the spherical shape. That means for s orbital, psi and psi square depends upon only the distance from the nucleus, function of radial distance only, but not the direction. Remember that, because its shape is spherically symmetrical. Sphere has no direction. That is why the shape of s orbital depends upon only the radial distance from the nucleus. But p, d and f orbitals are directional in nature. For example, for p orbital, value of L is equal to 1, m is equal to minus 1, 0, plus 1. That means p orbital is directional in nature. That is why the value of psi and psi square depends upon the radial distance from the nucleus and one direction in space. If it is px orbital, for that orbital, value of psi and psi square depends upon both radial distance and one direction. If it is py, function of y. So, the second category is psi and psi square values. If psi and psi square values depends upon both the radial distance from the nucleus and one of the direction in space, that is nothing but p orbital. And third category is if the value of psi and psi square depends upon radial distance from the nucleus and two directions in space, for example dxy. In dxy orbital, four lobes are concentrated in between x and y axis. That is why for that orbital, function of radial distance, function of x direction, function of y direction. That means for d orbital, the value of psi and psi square depends upon radial distance from the nucleus and two directions in space. Out of 5 d orbitals, dxy, dyz, dxz, the lobes are concentrated in between the axes, each d orbital containing 4 lobes, each p orbital containing 2 lobes. And in the remaining 2 d orbitals, one is dx square minus y square, dx square minus y square. Now this is the representation of the dx square x square minus y square. The shape of dx square minus y square is dx square minus y square orbital is, the shape is like this. This is x and this is y, and if it is z direction, in dx square minus y square, 4 lobes are concentrated along the axis like this, In dx square minus y square orbital, 4 lobes are concentrated along the x and y direction. So in dxy, dyz and dxz, the lobes are concentrated in between the axes, each d orbital containing 2 nodal planes. In dx square minus y square orbital, 2 lobes are concentrated along the x direction, the remaining 2 lobes are concentrated along y direction. This orbital is also having 2 nodal planes. And then fifth one is dz square orbital. It has very peculiar shape. Dz square orbital shape is very peculiar shape. If it is x, y and z, dz square orbital, 2 larger lobes are concentrated along z axis like this. 2 larger lobes are concentrated along z axis like this, and with a small smoke ring like this. That means it has very peculiar shape. In dx square minus y square, the peculiarity is the lobes are concentrated along x and y. But in dz square orbital, 2 larger lobes are concentrated along z axis with small smoke ring, This is electron density. It has very peculiar shape. It is similar to baby Soter type d orbital. So that is also very important point in d orbitals. That means the reason is when the value of L increases from 0, 1, 2, 3 like that, the shape of the orbital becomes complicated. That's why the shape of dz square orbital is very peculiar. It is similar to baby Soter type d orbital. It is also having two nodal planes. So this is about the category, three categories: only radial distance and one of the direction in space, radial distance and two directions in space. The final conclusion from quantum mechanical model of an atom is very, very important formulas for IIT JEE main type examinations. From angular probability distribution curves, the formula used to calculate number of spherical nodes, nothing but radial nodes, is equal to n minus L minus 1, where n is principal quantum number value, L is azimuthal quantum number value. Similarly, the number of nodal planes is equal to, another name of nodal planes is angular nodes is equal to, that number is equal to small l value, azimuthal quantum number value. That's why for s orbital there is no nodal plane, for p orbital one nodal plane, d orbital two nodal planes, and f orbital three nodal planes. The nodal plane is defined as the plane in which where the probability of finding the electron is 0. Now finally, total number of nodes present in an orbital is equal to sum of these two. Total number of nodes is nothing but sum of spherical nodes and angular nodes, nothing but n minus 1 gives the total number of nodes. So this is about the quantum mechanical model of an atom.